This is probably going to be the most chaotic North American battle I've ever done because we've broken all of the biggest countries into their own smaller states. Not only do we have all the provinces up here in the Great North, but we have the 50 states as well as the Native Americans. That's going to definitely throw things out of the loop. The only problem with that is my biggest fear in playing this game is I just want to be able to pronounce the winner, and some of these kind of scare me. Now to start us off, the top 10 strongest provinces are Texas, Guatemala, Nicaragua, British Columbia, Bahamas, Cuba, Northwest Territories, Denmark, Alaska, and Nunavut. Nunavut, yeah, that's right. And yes, the Danish are here. They do control Greenland, even though they aren't existing in the world. These are just blown up places in the Eastern Hemisphere. So on turn 1, we have Kansas getting divided by neighbors. So Oklahoma, Missouri, Nebraska, and Colorado all getting a little bit extra. And now Utah is getting divided by neighbors. And actually, the Navajo tribe got a little bit extra, as well as this one as well. Nunavut has established a colony in Greenland. Oh man, these are the great northern powers. I love that these two places that probably have a total of like 3,000 people living in all of this are the strongest in the game. Baja California has established a colony in Texas. How did they possibly do that? Baja California is here, so they randomly went in between the Panama Canal and then just put boom right here. They slapped it right there. Louisiana just got annexed by Mississippi. UK got annexed by France. Where the hell is the UK? Did they have they must have had smaller colonial territory somewhere. Oh yeah, France has all these little things. Imagine someone like Denmark, France, or the UK wins this AI only battle. Nunavut has expanded into neighbors. They're getting even more territory. They really don't need any more territory. Alberta just got divided. I normally like to make predictions for these battles, but this is going to be so crazy. Like, there's so many nations on the map. We started with 126. This is only the North American continent. I've never had 126 nations in just North America. Ooh, Belize got divided. Is that the same name? Oh, there was a union between Guatemala and Quintana Roo. And now here goes the Yucatan Peninsula. They only had one thing though. Texas expanding a little bit across the Red River and into Oklahoma. The rivalry continues. Oregon is getting divided by Idaho. Wow, California only got one thing from that. You'd think if like Oregon was gonna go down, California would get at least 2. Nevada squeezed in. Idaho and Washington got all their stuff. There goes Honduras here in Central America. I don't want to forget about Central America. I mean, Nicaragua is pretty strong. They were in the top 10. Also, all these Caribbean nations. Just because you're an island nation doesn't mean you have less of a chance to win. I feel like you kind of have more of a chance to win, weirdly. There goes North Dakota. Standing Rock has annexed them. Newfoundland and Labrador got annexed by France. Wow, France is really going. They're going all in for this North American battle. Maine and Nova Scotia have united. That's actually a pretty good... I like that union. Nebraska got annexed by Colorado. This is a pretty big Colorado that's forming up. And there goes Missouri. Colorado got even more out of that. Alaska's borders have shrunk, but whoa! They've shrunk and you've pretty much taken everything but one. That's not even fair. How did British Columbia get all this? There goes Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania just got divided up. And now British Columbia, after taking all that, are gone. Ooh, look at this huge Idaho. What is Idaho? Isn't there a imaginary state called Jefferson? Why am I like getting Jefferson? That's just a big state. Nicaragua has just fallen, which is a pretty big power. Actually, this union is looking really strong now down here. And then there goes Virginia. Virginia getting eaten up. It looks like, so West Virginia is the true Virginia on this map. North Carolina got annexed by West Virginia. They're flexing even more. There's now been a referendum to join the union down here. Somebody did. This has got to be one of the first place. This union, they got to be up there. They're in second place. Nunavut still has so much territory. And finally, Texas has gone in. They've gone for the kill. Oklahoma is now gone. New York has now fallen. Who gets most of New York? It's gonna be New Jersey. Oh boy. And Massachusetts. This is their worst nightmare. There go the Bahamas. The Bahamas are a really confusing part of the map. So Florida got a couple of the islands, and then so did Cuba. All these little islands are actual territories, and that's gonna provide a lot of extra power. So many European powers. I don't know how they all squeezed out. Okay, so Puebla got annexed by yeah. And now Texas is gone. Baja California got a lot of Texas because they established that colony. Alaska's borders have shrunk, but they can't really shrink anymore. They only have like 2 things. Yukon got nuked by Jalisco. Jalisco, all the way down here in Mexico, just dropped a new sun on the western coast of Canada. I forgot about the whole nuke mechanic. That is, well, that's gonna make things fun. New Mexico got annexed by Arizona. Arizona's looking pretty thick as well. Montana annexed the Northwest Territories. So it's actually a lot of the... Wait, so Idaho lost some stuff, I think. Well, Northwest Territories were Canadian. They're moving down south. I don't know. I just want to see who's gonna win between the USA and... USA just gained independence from South Dakota. Here's here's the USA. They're a purple USA with 2 states or 2 provinces. I don't even know what to call them anymore. Mexico was around, but now they're dead. Like there was a Mexico somewhere here. Maybe they got their independence too. South Carolina got annexed by the Dominican Republic. So this is now the Dominican Republic. They did a naval invasion off the Atlantic Ocean. Nevada expanding into California. Uh-oh, must be using them aliens. And now Georgia is being divided. The Dominican Republic getting even more. My birth state, Alabama, let's go. I feel like I want to root for Alabama here, although I think we have no chance. There goes the chicken empire. Kentucky is no more. Nevada has established a colony in the unclaimed nuked lands that, whatever the Jalisco dropped, and Idaho got annexed by Nevada. Look at this huge Nevada that's now formed up. Oh, Nunavut doesn't even, they don't need more land. They've already have 73 little territories. How did they even get, I guess it is pretty simple for them to get over here and establish something. Jalisco and Colima have united. Where even is that? Oh, there they are. Okay. My geography knowledge of Mexican states are not that great. Tennessee's borders have shrunk, and Guatemala, oh, big old Guatemala just got nuked by Panama. They didn't go like intercontinental. Well, the Mexico to Canada one wasn't intercontinental, but they just kind of put it across a couple miles north. That really hurts them because they were so high up in the top 10 list, and now they lost so many provinces and territories. And Nunavut is still safely #1. With that nuke, Guatemala dropped all the way to 5th place. And now the Navajo just got nuked by Denmark. Where is Denmark even getting their nukes from? Maybe they had secret nukes in Greenland somewhere? Nobody even knows, I think, a majority of Greenland land. Panama held a referendum to join El Salvador, and they voted no. USA just gained independence from Maryland, so USA slowly getting stuff. They got 7 things up here. Wyoming acting like they are actually a real place, doing a little bit of something. Oh boy, Quebec, the French people in Canada, will they create like a little alliance with the French, the actual French? How are the French even doing? Where'd they even go? We have another union. Of course, the union that forms, like the 2 countries that form a union, always like to suck other people up into unions. So now this is like a 3-way. There goes Illinois. We will not have a Chicago empire in North America. Baja California, who was doing really good in Texas, just got eaten up. California has united California, though. Another one, we don't need more unions. That's 4 nations in one. Tabasco. I do like Tabasco. Panama and El Salvador have now united, so it's just uniting people left and right. We only have 61 nations left. UK gained independence from France, so that's got to be somewhere down here, right? Don't know how these Europeans keep popping up. Yukon got annexed by Alaska, so Alaska's doing a little comeback. They were doing terrible for a second there. New Jersey got annexed by Connecticut, and there goes Colorado. Colorado is bye-bye. Vermont gets taken out by Quebec. Quebec approaching American lands. Wow, look at this power in Central America. They've united all of Central America, and now all they have to do is move up north. Nevada expanding into even more neighbors. Will Nevada and Alaska team up? 2 very different climate states, like really cold and just a giant desert. A referendum was held. France and somebody, France joined somebody. Who did France join? Oh, they just joined Cuba. They asked Florida. Florida said no. I'm not really surprised that Florida said no to joining Cuba. There goes Haiti, and Cuba is expanding even more. Sonora just got the southern part of Baja California, and unfortunately, Nunavut is getting even bigger. Alaska just got nuked by the Netherlands. Okay, but it's really not that bad. That was the greatest nuke you could really ask for. See, when the nuke is huge and it just drops right in the middle of like a bunch of territory, it's gonna take out so much. It's like a nice little peninsula. It's like the best place to get nuked. Who cares about the water and stuff, right? Oh, the Netherlands have now, so they not only nuked Alaska, but then they established a colony right afterwards. That's smart thinking. I mean, besides the fallout and everything. Ontario and Nunavut just united. That is way too powerful of an ally. But they aren't as big into the rankings as you'd think. They're only a little bit of territory above the like Central American nation. There we go. Alabama has annexed back the rightful panhandle that we should have, not Florida. The USA just established a colony up here. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Manitoba just got nuked by Wyoming. So everyone's like trying to colonize this stuff again. Wisconsin and Minnesota have united. Oh man, that's an interesting one. How do you guys feel about each other? There's got to be somewhat of a rivalry, but maybe this is gonna work out. Oh, I completely forgot Hawaii's here. Who got this? Sonora got Hawaii. Again, literally anyone can win. If you've seen any of these games, anybody can win. USA just got annexed by Iowa. Remember, the USA was over here on the East Coast, and another union. These guys aren't even fighting. They're just uniting with all the countries. That's actually a pretty smart plan. Don't fight. Don't waste your manpower. Just kind of like group up together to fight everybody else. Sonora just got annexed by California, which means California is instantly back in this game. They're also in Hawaii. Ooh, the big Northern Empire slowly losing some chunks of land. And now we have Cuba establishing a colony in Hawaii. So Hawaii is down to like 2 little states. Alaska got nuked again, this time by Zacatecas. Why is everyone messing with Alaska? I don't understand. Cuba expanding even more so, now grabbing up all of the Bahamas. And there go the Netherlands. The Netherlands have just been taken out. There is one less European in our North American battle. West Virginia just got divided. Look at thick Alabama. I like like this thick Alabama. You're gonna love your cousin and you're gonna like it. Indiana got annexed by Alabama. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Canada gained independence from Alaska. Hey, it looks like you got nuked, but no, that's just Canadian territory. Ohio's borders have shrunk a little bit, and then there goes Michigan. So this Wisconsin-Minnesota union is kind of working out so far. UK and Puerto Rico have just united, and I'm just very confused, but okay. It looks good together like this. Alaska have now established a colony in Hawaii. They're tired of the lower 48 states. They're tired of not being included in the lower 48 states. You might as well, Alaska and Hawaii. You're like the outsiders of the whole group. Iowa and Barbados just voted to join Ontario and Nunavut. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? So right now we have a Canadian union and a Mexican union that are dominating the charts. Nevada is the only state that's like really kind of helping out, keeping us in third, the USA at least. And now the UK and Puerto Rico, that union has just been annexed by these guys. Wisconsin and Minnesota, the union did not last very long, but it was a nice attempt. It just got eaten up. Florida now is gone, which Alabama got some of that stuff, and so did Cuba. And there goes Nevada. Okay, so there goes our big state. Now maybe California can take up arms. I can't believe it. If you're rooting for the USA, your best bet might be California. Ontario and Nunavut got divided. Whoa, this shifts everything. Denmark is now going to be a pretty powerful force up here. Well, actually, they didn't get as much as I thought. Ohio held a referendum to join Alabama, and they said no. Oof, that hurts. Join my birth nation. What do you have against Alabama, Ohio? So right now, the Central American Union is, that's what I should really call them. They're in first place, but not like super high up. And there goes Alabama. How genius was that move? Ohio, you guys are freaking geniuses. You voted no to join the union, or just to join them, and then you went and killed them right afterwards. What a Giga Chad move. And then there goes Mississippi. Boom. Who is this? Is this Arkansas? Look how big Arkansas is. And then there goes Wyoming. Wyoming is now left us. Ohio is now expanding. They got nuked, but they're like, that's not going to stop us. We're going to move into Quebec. And okay, Ohio. Well, that was cool for a second there, Ohio. You just got killed, but I mean, it didn't help that you got nuked and then you attacked somebody else that didn't even nuke you. We're down to 16 countries. Anyone can win here. California continuing to slowly but steady kind of grab up stuff. I mean, they have pretty good U.S. borders. Nevada, Idaho, Washington. And there they go. The strongest player in the game was just divided. And look at this. It's Denmark that got a lot of it. Denmark now has really big holds over the northernmost point in the map and the southernmost point. California just got nuked by Jamaica, and that was a big nuke. There goes Arkansas in the heartland. They were so big, and they just got eaten up. Look at this huge Cuba that controls all the deep south. And as I say that, Cuba just got annexed by Jamaica. So they dropped one nuke, and they were like, all right, well, it's time to actually do some stuff now. Jamaica is number 1. Denmark is number 2. Quebec just collapsed. Quebec had so much of the East Coast, and with Quebec collapsing, that gives rise to a whole new, this huge New England territory. I forgot that could happen. The Great Lakes, which isn't even, these are all just random, and the Deep South. So when countries collapse, I forgot that it just like opens up to cultures. Cultures can form their own countries. Denmark is gone. There goes Denmark. Jamaica getting even more. Jamaica out of nowhere. Remember, Denmark had this stuff down here. And the Great Lakes and Canada have just united. This is the ultimate Uno reverse card. USA's gone too, so Canada, without the USA, they maybe could win this. Deep South just got annexed by Jamaica, and there goes Alaska. California's gonna get a lot out of this, and Great Lakes, Canada also. And there goes California. So we are down to like, I think what, 5? There's gotta be like 5 left. There's actually 11. Arizona's number 1, Jamaica number 2. Kind of rooting for this weird Great Lakes Canadian Union. Arizona just got annexed. Okay, so Jamaica's easily number 1. What happened to Jamaica? Where did they even come from? And now Nunavut, the Great Lakes, and Canada have all created, where was Nunavut even at? Nunavut had some stuff. They were doing pretty good. Jamaica and Nunavut have just united with the Great Lakes and Canada. Okay, we've got a 4-way union. This is just mean. There's only 5 nations left. You guys are just trying to bully everybody, aren't you? Let's see what happens with New England. Okay, New York got divided, but I think that's gonna only help New England. And they just got divided. Oh, the greatest power that has ever formed up just got divided. New England is now probably the second. Who is this? Durango? Also, Newfoundland is here with 75 territories. There's only 3 nations left. Unless one of these guys collapses, this is probably who's gonna win. One of these 3. Newfoundland just got divided, so New England gets all of that, and it's down to just 2. And Durango got annexed by New England. New England has come out on top. I didn't even know New England was a possibility in this game. They are now number 1, the only nation left. That's a cool one because it was like a union, and it kind of formed out of the collapse of a country. This place didn't even start the game. This is like the first time I was like, oh yeah, that'd be cool if they win, and they actually won. I usually always jinx it. And big thanks to, by saying this, I agree to be a sussy bucka Luxembourg lover. Drew's Argentinian fat grandpa. Nuts. Alex Whitley is Mega Chad. Alfonso M6. A fat Angel Sono. Barnsky Bring W. Back Poland Ball. XD. Jocko Majestic Rooney, Unicorn. Marco Hindera. Max Cooper. Mimo Orton 5610. Philip RF. Robert E. Rye the Mexican 760. Why am I doing this? William the Conqueror. Thank you.